Eva Lopez here, and thanks for tuning in. I completed my second day of my water fast, and I guess because the last water fast that I did wasn't long ago, and I definitely did a lot of mental preparation for this, and so because of that, I didn't find the second day as difficult as I normally have experienced it to be. Food didn't consume my brain the whole time, but it fluctuated up and down, where I would contemplate things like peanut butter, but I was pretty good. And things that I didn't mention on my first recording for my water fast was I've started this water fast at 126 pounds, and also the whole reason that I am doing this naked is because I was reading that when you're naked, you're in a vulnerable position, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was recording the first video, I was a little self-conscious about being completely naked. I've never done a recording where I'm completely naked, at least not anything that I've done on YouTube, more like personal things. But yeah, so it was definitely getting out of my comfort zone, and you really start communicating from the core of your being when you're completely naked, because you're in a very vulnerable state. So that is the whole reason why I decided to vlog my water fast naked. So I had an issue falling asleep last night. I pretty much stayed up all the way till 7 o'clock in the morning and fell asleep around 7-ish. And I slept from 7-ish to about 1:30, 2 o'clock, around there, and closer to 2. So I didn't sleep much at all last night. I had just so much energy. My brain I was having monkey brain, so to speak. My thoughts were everywhere. I was, reading up on a whole bunch of stuff on the water fast, and inspirational quotes and things that would keep me motivated to stay focused. And so pretty much that is what I did till 7 in the morning, which I regretted because it completely changed my schedule. So, however, even though I did feel at times that I wanted to take a nap today, I didn't give myself that privilege, so that I can get exhausted and really get a good night's sleep tonight. So when I do my completion of my third day of my water fast tomorrow, I will be more well rested. And I pretty much stayed in the majority of the day, only stepped out to run some errands here and there, but I wasn't really out very long. So far it's been good. During my errands, I bumped into a friend that I knew in high school, who we were such good friends, and we knew each other for like a 10-year period, and then we just completely lost connection. And I bumped into them today on the completion of, well, technically the third day of the water fast, but in between. So that was really interesting on how she's being brought back into my life, and started making me reflect on all these relationships that I have and the people that are in my life, and definitely really analyzing everybody. And you can always learn from everybody. I feel like everybody is an expert at something, so you can always learn from somebody. So I'm definitely curious to see what the future holds with this person coming back into my life. So yeah, I probably still am running my body on some glycogen, and I probably still haven't hit ketosis yet, although I don't feel like I really have a hunger today. Definitely during the second day of my water fast, I also, had really good control over my hunger. It's like my mind has completely switched and realized that I'm serious and committed to this. And simple things, if you're going to do water fast, if you're going to participate with me during this water fast, stay away from pictures of food, and hopefully your fridge doesn't have anything tempting. You may even consider giving away any goodies that you have in your household to friends and family in order for them not to creep up in your brain, because it will happen. And I know this from previous experience. If you're on the second day, you can obsess so much about food, and you're fighting with your mind. Well, not your mind, but more your body. Your body and your mind are in constant battle. Your body is screaming for food and trying to use your brain to convince you to go and put food in your brain, and then the other part of your brain is going to be like, no, we're sticking to this. So, little things help, like removing the temptations out of your house. And things that I'm looking forward to with this water fast. One, it is a known fact, when you're doing a water fast, you will purge, and you may develop acne in the beginning because of the purging process, which is great, and you have to mentally accept and embrace that. Hence why I did not put, although I have lipstick and I did up my eyes, I made sure not to put any foundation or concealer on my current issues, so that they can breathe and heal. But as you get into deeper in the water fast, your skin will clear up. It will be the best it's ever been. And things like, I have Dead Sea salt. Tomorrow morning I am going to take a full scrub down with the Dead Sea salt and get, stimulate my epidermis to want to purge more. And yeah, so great tip if you are embarking on this journey with me is definitely consider getting Epsom salt or Dead Sea salt. I prefer Dead Sea salt, but whatever. Anything to really clean your flesh that's natural. And if you need to moisturize, because it's winter here in Toronto, coconut oil is organic virgin coconut oil is all I'm using on my body. And try not to use toothpaste, because there are high levels of fluoride in your toothpaste. So if you need to brush your teeth, which you're going to want to brush your teeth because your mouth can become foul. I guess because I did a fast not too long ago, my breath isn't so bad. And I was taking fennel tea, which is a great purger of, bad smells in your body. Initially, it actually makes you smell, but then but that's because it's pushing all the crap out of your body, and then you start to smell good. So, tip, fennel tea if you're stinky. And so, yeah, if when you come to brush your teeth, you can use some baking soda and brush away. You're going to want to brush your tongue, because in the morning, you'll notice that you'll have a film on your tongue. And depending on how white and how thick of a coating you have, because some people have claimed to have a dark coating, some of them are white. So depending on your coating, know this: how your tongue looks like is an indication of how your organs look like. So, yeah, the beginning of it, it won't be pleasant, and you'll need to scrape your tongue well every morning when you wake up. I woke up and my tongue had a little bit of a coating, but nothing major. Again, I typically drink apple cider vinegar. I typically take oregano oil. I typically take fennel tea, and I typically don't have a really bad hygiene. So there are, improvements that I can make, and hence the water fast. So there are so many amazing things. If you are a person that's suffering from diabetes, if you've been diagnosed with being pre-diabetic, or you've developed type 2 diabetes, tons of testimonies out there of people reversing their diabetes and getting their pancreas to start functioning properly during a water fast. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I have family members that have. Recently, my mother was diagnosed with pre-diabetes, and my uncle is type 1 diabetic, and when he was type 2, I tried to encourage him to go on a water fast. Unfortunately, he did not, and that was a shame because now he's on insulin, and it's tricky to do a water fast. I don't know the whole process of even what you would do once you have type 1 diabetes, but that is why there are water fasting retreats. Like there's one doctor in Costa Rica, which I would love to be there to have that full support and for them to be checking my vitals every day, but currently I don't have the ability to be luxurious and go to Costa Rica and do a water fast, although that would be awesome. But if you're doing this water fast, see a doctor. You may even want to test your blood before, which I did. I tested my blood. I realized that, and actually the whole reason why I decided to stop drinking alcohol on August 7th was because my liver was working, it was stressed. It was working too hard and it was stressed out. It had stuff that shouldn't be there. So after this water fast, I am going to see the same doctor and do a full blood test and look at my numbers. Everything was, other than, my liver was stressed out, and I had, even though I haven't smoked weed in so long, I still had remnants of THC in my system. And yeah, so, and she said that I was extremely dehydrated, that my blood looked really dehydrated. So with the water fast, you would think that my hydration level should improve dramatically if all I'm doing is drinking loads and loads of water. And you'll find yourself that you'll need to have 3 to 4 liters of water a day during a water fast. If you get a hunger pang, chances are it's not you necessarily being hungry. And I'm saying this in terms of speaking once you get to the, 4th day of your water fast. It's usually when you get a hunger pang, it could be your body just begging you for water. So when you drink water, you'll notice that 20 minutes later, you're perfect and you're sailing and you can go with your life and do what you gotta do. So yeah, that is my video for today, and tune in to tomorrow for day 3 of my water fast, where I promise I will be well rested and I'll have more energy. I'm struggling to do this video because I'm so tired. But yeah, tomorrow is another day, and yeah, so God bless and have a great rest of your day.